Hi everyone. Just want to give another update. First, got my pajamas on. Love it. It's buttoned down. Shows a little bit of my undergarment, but it's cute. That's how they do it now. But anyways, all right. So got my pajamas on. It feels really good. It's light, which is great. I slept in my pants, so the times that I got cold, it helped me stay warm, and the times that I was warm, it was light enough where I still felt cool. So perfect. Thank you. And over the last few days, just celebrating Nadia's birthday. Monday, no, Tuesday, May 20th, it was her birthday. She turned 17 years old. Oh my God. And so I'm going to pause here so you can see that celebration. And then I got some things to talk to you about, good, bad, worrisome, prayerful, hopeful, all kinds of emotions. But it's a journey. And so just being transparent, sharing with you, because I know a lot of you are praying for me, and sometimes knowing exactly what to pray for is beneficial. All right, so I'm going to go on pause. Exciting. Got the melting pot celebrating Nadia's birthday. I'm cooking our food now.
Can you pass me the butter, please?
She got it a little too late.
Oh, Joy. Just a
I know he don't work all the magic.
Right on mine.
Right.
Alright, so just like the cheese, that will get hotter closer to the sides and bottom, so be careful. I'll get you some more lemonade. Thank you.
See the bears over there? Happy got for us. Oh, we gotta do happy birthday, Nadia. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, sweet Nadia. My sweetie pie. Happy birthday to you. We love you, we do. We love you, we do. We love you, we do. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And she's thinking, look at all of this stuff. Oh my God. Oh, but don't tell anybody I'm about to eat all of this, because I'm not supposed to have
I'll eat all of
sugar.
it for you, Mom.
I'm just going to do the fruit.
These are
Wink,
cake
wink.
pops. Those are macarons.
And I'm back. I hope you enjoyed the birthday celebration. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So much fun. And the bears that you saw, my daughter took the other one. Actually, she took both of them, and I had to like really get this one from her, get one of them, but I'll probably end up giving it back to her and let her have both. And this is actually a real rose. And what's funny is when we were at the restaurant, my husband went to the bathroom, and can you believe in the men's bathroom, he said that there was a message that, hey, if you forgot to give your loved one flowers or something like that, let us know. We have something that you can give them. So I was like, oh, that is brilliant of them. Add on packages in the bathroom. Now, when I went to the women's restroom, I didn't see that in there, but it was in the men's restroom. So somebody may need that message. If you're running a restaurant, do that. That is an add-on, and people will buy. But anyways, I'm grateful for this. It was such a surprise. My husband came around the corner with two bears. You saw the other one, the white one, and my daughter. I'm going to end up giving this one back to her. Anyways, I want to show you that. And then this was the flower that I was telling you guys about, that when my husband and daughter went to medieval times, I had like a light up rose that they brought back for me. It changes colors, and I don't know if it's showing it there because it's blue on my end, but it looks green there right now. But it does change colors, and I haven't changed another color yet. And then the other thing that has happened over the last few days is, I pulled out my, I don't know what you call this, kind of like a little blanket that my daughter had made. Oh, that's what it is. You turn off, you turn on, and then it just kind of changes the colors. Ooh, there's my pink. Okay, I get it now. Anyway, turn it off. But this is something that my daughter had made maybe a couple of years ago. So I pulled this out for comfort. Again, she's so creative. Look at this. She made this whole thing, knitted all of this together. This is huge. So pull that out. So I'm kind of, I have that now. So I have the yellow one, and then I have this one as well. So I have two of them. Yay! Feeling all the love. Speaking of love, oh my God. So my husband's job, shout out to FDIC. Thank you for, first of all, as a company, keeping our money safe in banks and for thinking about me. And they gave me, and here's a card that they sent. Get well soon from your FDIC family. And let me pause so I can show you what they sent me, the flowers. Let's see, here we go. Okay, here's the flowers that they sent me. Oh, it's 11/23. That's the time my daughter was born, on May 20th. Anyways, these are the flowers they sent me. I thought they were beautiful when they came in the vases. Just beautiful. I was like, wow. Look at those flowers. Look at the yellow sunshine. Anyways, super excited. More flowers, so that makes me happy. All right, let me get back. All right, so back to me. All the excitement, and yesterday or sometime this week, I can't remember. I'm sorry. My doctor did call. My surgeon called and gave me the great news that surgery was successful, and they was able to remove the tumor out of my breast, and there was no margins. And so what that means is that she did take a little extra, and in that little extra, there was on the outskirts no cancer. So that means I don't have to have surgery again, at least not at this time. So that was great news, because if I had to have surgery again, that probably would have impacted my trip to Japan. So I'm just one step closer being cleared to go to Japan. I'm super excited about that. I do see my doctor on Thursday. She's going to go over all the details. And and the other thing, the lymph nodes, she removed a total of 14 lymph nodes, a lot of lymph nodes. And out of the 14, 6 of them actually had cancer in them. So I'm glad she made the decision to go ahead and just pull all of my lymph nodes instead of just the one that we knew for sure had cancer in it, because, it was still been there, right? And so I'm happy about that. So that's more great news. And then I'm still healing well. I talked to Mother Nix. She's a mother at my church, the Potter's House. She is 104 years old. So I talked to her over the phone. I give her updates because she is constantly praying for me. And when I don't come to church and I see her again, she's like, "Where have you been? I've been looking for you." And it's just amazing that, she knows who I am. She knows my name. And she's 104 years old. So when I did talk to her, she was saying, I pray for you every day. I've been waiting for you to call to give me an update. And she's saying, sometimes I pray for you a couple of times a day. And I was like, oh, wow, thank you so much. And she was like, make sure that you're saying your healing prayers. And she was giving me some Bible verses, healing Bible verses. Sorry, make sure I'm saying the healing Bible verses. And she was trying to remember some of them. She is so good. She still remembers Bible verses, just not just the verse, but where is that in the Bible, right? That's amazing. To be 104, and she's going to be 105 in August, the same birth month as myself. Anyways, one of the Bible verses that she mentioned is in Deuteronomy, chapter 13, verse 19. And I'm not going to say the whole verse, but what stuck out at me is, therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live, as both you and your children may live. And when she was telling me, she told me some other Bible verses too, but this one, she said, make sure you choose life. And that stuck with me, like, okay, choose life. It's very important to choose life. And not just important for me to choose life, but it's important for me to choose life for my child. You know, I only have one child right now. And so it's very important that I continue to choose life. So I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Mother Nix. So good news from my surgeon. And then I looked at the pathology report. And, you know, she said she got some more things to go over with me. But, of course, you know, I jumped ahead. And so I looked at the pathology report, and I was worried about some things that it was saying. And so I got with ChatGPT and Gemini and plugged the information in, and to gain more understanding what things meant. And that's where my worrying came up in. But first, celebrating the wins. This is a journey. It's a long journey. It's not like cancer is not like a quick journey. It's a journey, but it can be a quick journey, I guess. It just depends. But for my journey, the journey that I'm on, it's gonna be a journey. But anyway, so when I plugged that in, one of the things that stood out to me is that some of the cancer is in my blood vessels. So yes, my lymph nodes was removed. The cancer was removed my breast, but they did find traces of it in my blood vessels that was in that area as well. And so that lets them know, and not only that, but because it was in 6 lymph nodes, that lets them know that the cancer, it's spreading, or have spread it. I pray that it stops spreading, but that it's also in my blood vessels. Now, where is that for my blood vessels? I know I had my PET scan last month, and it didn't see it anywhere else, just in this area. So I'm praying that it's just still in this area. But as many of you know, I don't want to do chemo. And if it's spread, that is going to be a strong possibility. So praying that it doesn't spread, that it stays in the regional area and do not spread anywhere. So at least that's what ChatGPT and Gemini explained to me. Now, my doctor could say something else, but I was worried about it because the way it was written, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. This sounds like it's outside of my lymph nodes and in the lump. And so Gemini and ChatGPT pretty much confirmed what I was thinking, but what we just don't know is where else. So the good news is we're learning more about actual facts instead of like trying to figure out. So it's good that they were able to, see what was going on, and know more about what was in my body, and pull out everything. But we just don't know about that blood piece. So I will probably have to get another blood test to see if there's still traces of cancer in me. I didn't know that they can do a blood test to determine if there's traces of cancer in you. I'm like, wow, this should be done more often. Like we should all, like every year, everybody should be taking this blood test just to see, hey, is there a cancer in my body? Are there traces? Now, of course, it won't be 100%, but man, it can catch things. It confirmed that there was traces of cancer in my body, which we already knew that, but the blood test came after. And so I was like, wow, that blood test should be, prior. Like, we should take that. Like, I don't know how much it is, how expensive it is, things like that, but at least have the option or to know about it. And maybe, like, if not every year, every 4 years, I don't know, just on a regular basis, and not that wait until you're 60. It should be a blood test that should be done, and maybe it is done and I just don't realize it. I don't know, I'm just talking. Anyways, so that's kind of the bad news, and so that worries me. So praying about that. Some other things. Let's see. Pain level is still good. I have not taken any Tylenol today. Oh, I gotta be careful about. So that hurts when I do that. Oh, that hurts. Oh, there. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Anyways, so I still have some pain, but it's bearable, and I haven't taken any Tylenol today. I start getting some pain here, but it looks like it's gone. So yay. I'm still able to use my hand, but limitation on what I can do. Like I told you guys about opening that refrigerator door. So it's still limited. I am starting to get some movement like this, where I can do this. Yay, progress. Ooh, I gotta be careful because it kind of hurt, right? But I am, I'm able to move a little more. I'm still numb underneath my arm here. So that's still going on, and I'm still numb in this area as well. But the numbing is wearing off. Like in this area, I don't feel as much numb anymore. I can actually feel when I rub, so that's great. So that's the other good news, is that I'm progressing. My healing is progressing. I'm progressing from my surgery. I still have my tube. I think I've shown it to you already. But anyways, I still have my tube that I'm still milking and measuring. And so I would know when I see my surgeon on Thursday whether or not it can be removed. It should, of course, look in my area too, which I've told you before, it looks good. So a lot of positive news, which I'm grateful for. So I'm going to celebrate. And it's funny that ChatGPT, it's very kind. And one of the things ChatGPT said that stood out to me, it said, right now, you're in the transition. You're in a natural pause. The space between surgery and what comes next. It's okay to take a breath here. You don't need to make decisions yet. So that was a good reminder. And so it gave me the Bible verse, Psalm 31:15. My times are in your hands. Now there's more in that Bible verse, but it just kind of pulled out that piece. My times are in your hands. So yes. My times are in God's hands. And so that was a great reminder. And so it also let me know, hey, I'll help you with follow-up questions for your surgeon. I'll help you with follow-up questions for your oncologist, and working on the phase 2 of treatment and what's next. So I don't know exactly what's next yet. I do know I feel like I'm one step closer to Japan. That's another prayer that nothing stops me from taking the trip to Japan. And that's in June. So that's right around the corner. That's like mid-June. So I'm praying that I can heal and be able to take my trip to Japan. Excited about that. And I know this was a long message. But it's been a few days since I've given you an update, and so I wanted to give you some transparency. Feeling lots of love. I'm still excited about all the love that I've been receiving, the text messages, the prayers. I'm grateful. I thank God for all of the God moments that I continue to experience on a daily basis. Um, and I'm super grateful to God and to my family and to my friends and associates and, everybody. Thank you. And I think that's it. Whew, that was a lot. All right, I'm going to go. I will probably do another update once I talk to my surgeon. That one probably be smaller update just to kind of let you know what she's saying and her thoughts and how I'm feeling. But right now, like ChatGPT said, I'm in transition um, and I'm at a natural pause. But it also said, hey, make sure you celebrate all your wins. You have a lot of wins. And so it did all these check marks of all the wins that I have. And so, and one of the heals is you're healing well and you're gaining strength. And that's true. That's true. And the biggest win is God is still on my side. And if he's for me, who can be against me? And I am going to continue to choose life every time. All right. I'm really going to go. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Thank you, everyone. And have a great week. And may God continue to bless you as he's blessing me. In Jesus' name, amen. But wait, there's more. You knew it was coming. I forgot to tell you. So one of the things that I did yesterday is I went into complete resting. I realized I haven't really 1000% have been resting. So I went into complete resting and hearing about American Idol. It's been years since I've watched American Idol. And so I decided to watch this season's American Idol, and it's done. But what I'm doing now is going back and listening to, all the episodes. And oh my God, this year there's so much like singing about God. It's amazing. And so I'm just loving it. I'm just, I love God. So I am just loving it. And yesterday, so I started doing all of that, and that put me in like 1000% relax mode. So that was great because that's one of the things I'm supposed to do is relax. And I just, it's hard for me to relax because there's things to do. There's things that need to be done. But yesterday, for a good like 6 hours, I was just binge watching on American Idol. And I enjoyed it and I relaxed. And it was therapeutic to me too because, like I said, a lot of them are singing about God. And then they even had one episode where it was like an Easter episode, and all of that was just singing about faith. And so I was like, wow, this is definitely the year that I needed to watch, and perfect timing that I needed to watch that. And today I'm picking it back up again. And right before I went to do this, one of the guys was singing the song Stand by Donnie McClurkin, and I love that song. And it just reminds me that, after you've done all you can, you just stand. And so I feel I've done everything that I can do, gain all the wisdom, and now I just stand. And like the Bible verse said, his timing is, my time is in God's hands. So I'm standing. My life is in God's hands, and I'll continue to research. I'll continue to fight, and I'll continue to pray, and again continue to pray because I don't want to do chemo. But if it's his will for me to do chemo, then that's what I have to do. But I'm still praying for no chemo, that perhaps my next step is to do like radiation and hormone therapy. But more tests is going to be needed. especially now that we know the cancer did spread more. And I'll get that confirmation tomorrow as well, of what I was reading. And anyways, I'm breathing. All right, and this is therapeutic to me too. Just kind of talking through things. Thank you for your encouragement to keep doing these videos. It is helping me as well. So I'm grateful, and then I'm able to give, a lot of people updates at one time instead of trying to make all of these phone calls. So it helps me. It's therapeutic for me, and thank you for your feedback that you like the videos. Because it just encourages me to keep doing the videos. And thank you for disregarding my hair. I was telling my daughter the other day, I said, Nadia, you're going to have to start doing mommy's hair, because I can't really lift my arm up completely yet and to like really do my hair. So I was like, Nadia, you're going to have to do my hair, because even when we were eating last night, like I can't cut my own food. Corey had to keep cutting my food for me. So yes, you see me moving my hand, but there's not a lot of strength in there. So, he had to keep cutting my food. And even I was trying to stick things with my left hand. Oh, it's so hard using my left hand, but I'm learning. But it's still hard to use it. So it's hard to do my hair with my left, and my right can't really do much with my hair. So I said, Nadia, you're going to have to learn how to do my hair and do it for me. And she just kind of patted down. It's like, no, you got to do more than that, sweetie. Or my husband is going to have to step in, which, I know he don't want to, but he will. I remember when I was pregnant, he actually put a perm in my hair when I was pregnant. What? I tell him step by step on what to do, and he did it. But anyways, we'll see. But thank you for giving me the grace and the space to just come as I am. I appreciate that. But I still look good. All right. Anyways, stand positive. Stand beautiful, just as I am. Stand with energy, even with my moments of weakness, which is good. My moment of weakness is actually good, because there is a Bible verse that say, when I am weak, God's strength is being made perfect in my weaknesses. So if his strength is being made perfect in my weaknesses, I have to be weak for that to happen. So it is good in my weak moments, because that's when God is making his strength perfect in me. And then I become stronger. And then, sometimes I have to replenish that, right? All right. This is really it. And thank you again. And I'm staying strong, and I'm choosing life. Love everyone.